My name is Gaël Frouin, and I'm currently the Information Security Officer for a higher education institution that has around 5,000 students, 2,000 staff and faculty and contractors, and the main goal is to teach anything related to music. The current security program started being built before I arrived, and it was really a bare-bone regulation-oriented, and I transformed that into from regulation/compliance to security by doing first a risk analysis. That risk analysis led to whatever different projects that included intrusion tests that were actually carried by Rapid7, and we used various tools from SIEM, Security Event and Incident Management, to Vulnerability Management System. So we use InsightVM as a product to manage all vulnerabilities. InsightVM, which was named Nexpose at the time, was already in place. But after doing the risk analysis, I revisited a little bit what tools we were using. So I looked at different competitors, whether they were Qualys or other platform, and I really based on what am I expecting from such a tool? What am I getting now with the tool I have, which was InsightVM on Nexpose at the time? And is there a reason for change? In that case, really, the tool was great for what I needed. Started learning fairly quickly because it was easy in terms of user interface and even like configuration, that I decided to stick with it. Based on the quality of the tool and the other services that we got. So I would say the ability to automate a lot of the scans that are being done are automated. The ability to delegate the responsibility of fixing and following up on those vulnerabilities. Now I delegate a lot more to the application owners. At the really beginning, when I was learning the tool, I was doing the follow-up. Now I can delegate that, so it's done automatically. We configure a rule and have the ability to act without a human intervention. The system acts on that rule or that vulnerability detection. It's a tremendous gain in terms of speed, time to recovery from a misconfiguration. It's a lot faster that way. By the time I notice the incident, I have time to deal with it. I push it to the right people. They do the work. It's days. With the automation, it's minutes or like a few hours or a thing like that. So that's really the tool that really helps a lot. Currently, we use, as a public cloud provider, we use AWS. That's the main one. We use some of their server or infrastructure as a service. We also use processing power from AWS API Gateway or CloudWatch or things like that. Just today, because again, I learned the new capability from InsightVM, I configure it to be able to track the configuration and have an assessment of that configuration from our InsightVM platform, which is such a gain of visibility that I just got and I just realized some misconfiguration. My Rapid7 experience has been great. I mean, I got quality service, quality products, products that are easy to use and to start with. I don't have a certification in those products. Still, I can go fairly with the current documentation, with the way the UI on the product is. I get pretty advanced in them. We always try to compare different vendors, but right now with the satisfaction that we have, there's not really competition security-wise on those, at least the main products that are being offered.